on. Right now, though, we've got a great... Hi, girl! Our next guest, Robin Tunney. She is on The Mentalist, 8 p.m. Wednesdays on CBS. Hi, local girl.
Hi, it's so
I've met you
nice
before.
to see
Remember
you.
we talked before about Chicago? This is my dad.
Hi.
Oh my God, so nice to meet you.
Nice
So
to meet you.
this is Lynn Koplitz.
Hi, Robin.
So Robin, you guys, just to plug it again, The Mentalist, 8 p.m. Wednesdays on CBS. This is the final season, Robin.
Amazing.
Are you sad?
It's kind of a combination of feelings because people become like family. And it's also kind of like being in prison because somebody tells you what time to wake up, what to wear, what to say, when you will eat. And it like dictates your life so you don't have to make any decisions for yourself.
But if you're not sleeping with a crew member, you don't have a life.
No. But luckily Simon Baker was there. And he was a pretty good replacement.
You look phenomenal.
Professional hair and makeup.
I mean, I know your skin, everything. Like you've decreased in age.
Oh.
Whereas I'm looking more and more like Nancy Grace every fucking day.
Okay, that is not true.
It's so true. I had to put Tara Reid extensions back in because I could not take the Nancy Grace hairdo any longer. Enough about me. So tell me about the show. I mean, the episode. What is there? Is this a finale?
We have
episode?
a 2-hour finale that's coming up in a few weeks, but like the final season was one of those things. I was happy that it's actually good because generally the last season of a show, the actors look like they're falling asleep.
Right.
Like they've said the lines, like we've done this a million times. You're like, you know what? Get off of TV. I know you're cashing the checks.
Or it gets really weird, and you're like, my character would never do this.
That. Like, oh my God, I've been an alcoholic the past 7 years, or like I have a child nobody knew about. It's like crazy. But no, it's a strong season, so I'm happy for that. Like we're ending before it's all tired.
Right.
And
any surprises that we should look for, or
I think that they're going to be happy with the ending. It's very hard when you have rabid fans. Like, our show's moved to so many different nights, and people follow it. And, like, you know, America's in love with Simon Baker. And, like, no woman probably would ever be good enough for him.
Ooh.
So, you know, I think that they've, like, followed the love story. Because it's weird when we were, like, platonic friends for all these years, and suddenly it's like they're getting together. And the showrunner swore up and down the first 5 years, like, no way this is getting romantic. He's like, it would have all the chemistry of the Clintons.
Just like Who's the Boss? Remember when they hooked up? I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're like, well, I don't know you like this. You're freaking me out. Because also people, on television shows, they don't want people to change.
Right.
They're like, we know you this way.
Exactly.
Like, not even your hair. That becomes like a corporate issue. But
speaking of hair, I was telling them, I remember The Craft, one of my favorite fucking parts of the movie.
Scene.
Right? When she shakes her hair and it turns from blonde to brunette.
Glamoring. I love
yes.
it.
Which is, it's so ironic because I'd shaved my head on Empire Records on the film before, so it was a wig. And it was the worst wig. Like, literally my forehead is so big, I kind of look vaguely down. Like, it would wax my hairline. And at the end of it, it took 2 hours to put on. I was in every scene of the movie. I mean, luckily I was young enough just to feel, like, lucky to be there, and I had, like, energy.
You were so good in that movie.
Oh,
So
you.
good.
So good. It was like, who the fuck is this bitch?
That was the
Good.
first thing that popped in my head
Right?
too, was that a head shake. I love that.
But the show's actually been kind of like good in a way because for, you know, after The Craft and Empire Records, like I did a lot of indie movies. Like I was around, but I'd literally go to Starbucks and people would be like, you used to be an actress. What do you do now?
Oh, I hate
They're like,
that.
I love The Craft. I'd be like, I make belts. Because I didn't want to argue. I was like, really, it's not very fun. And they'd be like, really? As
Isn't
opposed
that
to like
funny?
naming the things you've been up to.
Right.
Because you feel embarrassed, or it's like that thing you meet at the airport, and they'd be like, I know you. What have you been in? And they make you list your resume. They're like, didn't see that.
Oh my
Didn't see
God,
that.
that's so true that people don't realize that. When I took like a break when I had Evan and I was 200 pounds, I'm like, I just got to hide from the world. People be like, oh my God, your career's over. Are you getting into real estate or anything? I'm like, no, I'm coming back, I swear.
People's memories are so short. And the other thing is when you're on a crime fighting show, they confuse you with everybody else on a crime fighting show.
Oh,
like
that's
people walk
true.
up and you
They
don't want to
think you're
disappoint them. They're
Bones or
like,
whatever.
hey, Bones, or like, Castle. And I'm like, loving it. Like, I don't even want to argue or like get into it at the airport. They're like, we're all interchangeable.
Robin, I can totally tell that you are a Chicago girl.
Bones.
We both grew up in the same area, Orland Park, Illinois. Did you grow up there? Your parents live there now?
My parents live there now, and
All the old people moved there because the golf courses, I think.
Well, it's the golf capital capital of the world, they claim.
Yep.
I think they have like 2 golf courses. I'm like, I'm sorry. I think there's other places that could claim this. But
Where did you actually grow up? Which part?
I grew up in Palos, which is like
Okay,
one town over.
of course.
and
That's
I
where
went-
I live. I live in Palos Heights.
Hey,
On the golf course.
I worked at the Country House
Yes.
for a while.
Oh my God, I love going there.
A few Greek diners, Midway Diner across from Midway. I worked for. My uncle owned it. He fired me.
I see.
His loss.
Yeah, Well, it all worked out for me. Suck it.
Chicago girl turned to. Do you ever go back home and see people like that you went to high school with? Are they weird? Because people say that you change, but really they change their perception of you.
Or they haven't changed at all, and you're supposed to when you grow up.
That's what I would go
you know
home
what
and
I mean?
see.
You're like, yeah, that's the whole thing. You evolve, and like your life changes. It's like one thing, or sometimes you go back, and people be like, yeah, Robin Tunney, Jägermeister, and you're like, oh, you know what? Like, they're like, no, I love you. And you're like, I'd love to have a Jägermeister right now, but I can't. And they're like, fuck you stuck up. And you're like, you just turned on me.
That's so
in
Chicago
35
too.
seconds. Like, what you loved me a second ago.
What do you mean you won't do a shotgun,
I know.
McCarthy?
You're like, really? It's 10:30 a.m.
I got a little Chicago quiz. Can I give it to you real
Yeah,
quick?
go for
Just
it.
for fun, because I haven't been
me.
able to do this with another Chicago gal. Okay, other people call it a living room. You call it a
Front room.
yes.
Hey.
What? That's
Yes.
hilarious.
We call it front room. Where's where's my shoes? It's in the front room, Jen. What goes on a Chicago style hot dog?
What? Everything.
Thank you.
Yeah,
That's
like
right.
Cheese, relish, like anything they got, but they're the best hot dogs in the
Ever.
world.
And her accent, relish, that's just like you.
Park the car by the
My
bar.
brother Marty broke up with a girlfriend because she wouldn't drive him for like a kibasa Polish at like
I
2 o'clock in the
love
morning when
it.
he've been out drinking. He's like, you're not in love.
Then you go to Taylor Street at Al's Beef and you just get
Amazing.
drunk.
It's so bad for you.
Ready to this? End this phone number 800-588.
2-300
Empire. I love it. Where is your favorite pizza? Well, who is it? Who makes your favorite pizza in Chicago?
Gino's East.
Oh, not bad. We like Giordano's.
Oh,
Yeah.
Giordano's
Well, I like
the South Side.
Giordano's
Little
is
But
Eddie's. Little Eddie's.
Gino's was like a downtown treat.
It
You know,
was.
I was a child actor.
So you always
So-
go there.
Yeah, it was like a thing. I'd be bribed. They'd be like, "You go in and get this job. We're going to Gino's."
So did you do a lot of work in Chicago
Yeah, I
before
did
you?
45 commercials. I was
Shut
11 months
up.
old when I did my first commercial.
Oh my God, do you remember it by heart?
One
of them?
11 months old. I remember all like since I can remember, and it was so weird because there was like the trifecta of the other 2 girls I always went up against, always,
Bitches.
and there was one girl. She had a fur coat. And my mom would be like, she doesn't even need the money. Go in and get that.
I love your mom.
And she got
love
she
your
would get the big movies that came to town. Like I never got them. Like trust me, I was like a step above Honey Boo Boo. Like industrial films, like the worst commercials.
Try starting when you're 19. Like I went and got a commercial for Frank's Auto Parts. Do you want big money? Sure you do. Then why let someone tow your car away without giving you big money? Call Frank's Auto Parts.
You were excited for it though.
Are you kidding?
You're like, this
I
is
made
my
it.
break.
I made
Yeah,
it.
you're like, I'm not turning back. Anyway, like, so then she got like the traveling thing of Annie. Like, she was like Meryl Streep.
Where's she now? Where's she
Did
now,
a guest
Robin?
spot on The Mentalist 3 years ago.
Did she do a guest?
And Simon had known all about her, and he saw the call sheet, and he's like, holy.
Shit.
And
Don't
she
you
came
love
on,
that?
super nice, like really cool. And I was like, Santa, we should have bonded. Oh,
Oh no!
but she was amazing.
Did you wear a big fur coat? Oh, fur coat? Look who's got the fur now, you little whore.
Before we go, Robin, where do you want to go from here? What is your next goal?
It's so funny because like people ask you that and like you feel like they expect something like I'm gonna write the next great American novel, like I'm gonna build an orphanage in Haiti. Like at this point, like I want to get carpeting and drapes and not wake up when it's dark. But I
You
don't
wanna
know,
live
like,
your life.
You've had like a thing like it's like you're constantly like reinventing yourself and you survive, and it's also like not always in your power. Like
Right.
yeah, I'd like love to do a great play, like I'd love to do like some great movie or a cable show, but it's also like, you know, you get out there and you're a miracle to survive.
right.
Like, look at
To
you.
stay relevant
I would wake
forever.
up in the morning on The Mentalist and like sometimes I'd just be so tired. It's like the same scene I've done a million times. I'd be like, Robin Tunney, you've never been in rehab. You've never been incarcerated.
Good.
You've never had an eating disorder. You're a miracle.
That's
Get out
right.
there and kill it.
Oh my God, I fucking love you. Let's. Honestly, this is a perfect example, everyone listening, of what a Chicago girl is like, true and true. We've got literally 1 minute left. My intern wants it. I'm giving her a question of the day. Okay. So take it away, Manon.
All right, I'm going to do a quick question. The favorite role that you've ever played? I'll just do a simple one.
A movie that nobody's ever seen called Niagara. I had Tourette syndrome. You know, actors love an affliction. You know what I mean? Like, we just die for that stuff.
I love that. I have to. What is it called again? I'm going to
Niagara.
I love you, Robin Tunney. The Mentalist, 8 p.m. You guys watch it. It's the final season. Wednesdays, CBS, great network.
Hey.
Thank you so much, girl. Please come back anytime, will you?
Oh, thank you. I'd love to.
We love
you. It was
you.
really nice to see you.
Thank you. See you guys tomorrow.